Okay, guys, once again, I'm late because of this stupid thing is driving me nuts. Somehow my camera got disconnected. So I reconnected my camera and then it like what keeps wanting to default back to the laptop and I don't know how to fix it. So we're on the camera again this time. Now I need to find me a prop to. But anyways, how's everybody doing? Hey Joe Buck, hey Chad, 351, KY, whoever else is in here lurking in the back. Um, Give me a second here. I gotta find me a prop to put my phone on. Okay. I'm gonna get my hat because that light hurts my eyeballs. Okay. What I need to do is I need to like make me a space in my shop. Just cut part of the shop out and hey Steve. Yeah, I need to make an area in my shop so I can have my own little studio and stuff. But I got this little webcam thing that I was using on my laptop. We're going to knock y'all over. I got this little Logitech uh, uh, or Logi, whatever it's called, Logi, but it disconnected from my laptop, and now I can't get it back as my default. So I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna get back to the. Whoops, I didn't mean to highlight you. But anyways, hi Joe Buck, how you doing? Okay, I'll get you guys setting back up there. I'm sorry, I'm making you dizzy. Okay, well, we'll be on the phone again today, I guess. Well, I appreciate each and every one of you being here. How y'all doing this today? Um, I don't know if anybody wants to come up, but I do put the link. There you go. If anybody wants to come up and do some jig tying and stuff. Well, that ruined my plan for today because I had figured out I was going to show you guys them little bitty flies. I'm going to take pictures on my phone of it, and then I was going to hold it up to the other camera. But technical difficulties and me do not get along. I hate computers. I hate phones. Hey Bob, how you doing? Yeah, I tried for 15 minutes to get that stupid camera to link back up with my laptop. And it does on everything except for StreamYard. On StreamYard, it wants to like revert to the laptop's default. And it would be like this. And I ain't having that whole choppiness. I'm probably choppy now, but yeah, I hate internet. I hate laptops. I hate cell phones. So they're great to have, but they drive me nuts. So, anyways, how's everybody this morning? Hope everybody's doing good. I tied up a couple of jigs I want to show you. This is one that these are like the little ice fishing jigs I'm tying for this year since I have my dock now. I can do some ice fishing. So what I was going to do is, oh hey Randall, how you doing? Uh, we'll get in here and make that thing focus. But there's a little jig. That one's kind of plain and ugly. And then here's one. There you go. There's another little one. But there's a video that I'll post later today on that one. And then you'll have the little box in a box. So, but today, that's kind of what I was doing. Was I was going to tie up those, get my box of little stuff, and because this time of year, in my opinion, all the crappie and bluegill and stuff, they want as small as you can give them. So today, this, there you go. That right there is a size 10 hook with a 1/64th jig or a head. So, and then I got some pink, red, and that, well, get it in the camera. That's some 280. It's some thick stuff, but there ain't much left. So I'm just kind of using that on. But I didn't get to go out this week hardly at all. I think we went one time, but we was working on my log splitter. I'm about done with it, but I had to get 2 hydraulic hoses made for it. And then we went and cut down a couple trees. And when we cut down those trees, one of them, I don't know if you can see it. Okay, look at the back of that hand. See how swelled up that is? You see the back of this hand, you can see all my blood veins. So I broke my hand. And trying to push a wheelchair with a broken hand is not fun. So, and it's okay. It'll be all right. It hurts like the dickens, but what are you going to do? But what I do is I wrap a little piece of wire in there, and then I'll tie a piece of this tinsel. It's like braided tinsel. It's a sparkle braid is what it's called. This one's purple. This roll is purple. See if you can get it up there. There you go. That roll is purple, but what I'm using is pink actually for this one. So I'm going to do this one all in pink and red. But yeah, when you jig and stuff this time of year, things get slower and it gets cold as it gets colder. So you want to like small movement. If you ever notice like little ice poles or little dock poles, some of them have this little extra wire, like 2 or 3 inches long with a little loop that you run your line through. And that is your little indicator, because sometimes when you're sitting on a dock, you'll just see this little, and that's why I always run my finger on my line. That way I can feel it when they bump it. And when they bump it, I just lift. But I got my dock is in the works. It takes a lot. And it's, me and Mikey and Gregory. And so we go out and we built this thing. Probably, I'm trying to think, over about 10 or 12 times. We'd go out and we'd plant a pole. Then we'd be wore out. Then we'd plant another pole. Then we'd be wore out. Then we'd put on the verticals running out. Then we'd be wore out. It just took a lot of doing. So Rosie's barking at a spider probably near me. She's in there growling at the floor and barking at the floor. But you wrap this wire up there and get it pretty even going around it. Oh, she's fine, Naomi. You don't have to run her out. I'm sure people on here are used to hearing barking by now. Hey, wait a minute. Super Smurf Eric, how you doing, buddy? I just seen you. Whoops. Who else came in while I wasn't paying attention? Bullock, how you doing? I think that's everybody. If I missed you guys, I'm sorry. We like to talk about all the time. It's hard to concentrate on tying jigs and dog in the background and wife and what I'm doing. And so what I got this little pink fuzziness. So, but yeah, this is getting colder. Today is only supposed to be 40 something, I think, or lower 40. But yesterday was so drizzly and wet and nasty. I did go, whoops, about dropped that off there. I did go uptown and got my hands and coat all wet. It was just kind of, that slow, steady drizzle. But we needed it. But also, my daughter-in-law this week got a monster buck off our farm property, our family farm. And her buck was ends up being 16 points. So huge buck. I mean, the body on this thing was huge. I got back straps fixing to make jerky out of them today. So did Mark come in here? Did I miss that? Sitting here tying. Yep. You can't go wrong with bacon, and everybody loves bacon. And I know Mark loves bacon because he always says he loves bacon. But last night was I was watching James Dockery's channel. So, he apparently he doesn't like it when people go and tell him how great of a job he's doing. So make sure you guys do that. Go tell him how good of a job he does and watch and subscribe to his stuff, because he don't care if you do or not. But there you go. Get a little closer, see that. But that would make these are good little. This one, I like this color. I'm going to tie up a few of them. But yeah, that dock is going to be so much fun this year. I think that, I don't care if we don't never get, our ice gets like this. And when you're in a wheelchair, you literally got like 6 square inches, maybe 8 square inches on the ice. So to me, that's too much pressure in one spot when I'm fat. So, I get scared, and I don't know if I want to be out there, especially in a wheelchair. I mean, what am I going to do? It ain't like I can stand up in the ice water. You start to hypothermia and float to the bottom. Yeah, I seen Mark posted a bunch of pictures about being in Vegas, and man, some of that food he was posting, that stuff looks good. I ain't never been to Vegas. I drove through it one time, I think. It's been so long since I was a young. We was in a semi truck, so I know we would have known if it was Vegas, but we drove through so much stuff, and I drove through it. And when I'm saying I drove through it, I was sleeping in the bunk. So I think he said it was Vegas or Reno that we went through. So one of the two. Up there, they all look the same. They're all shiny. Oops, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm going to tie one of these with purple because I want to see if the purple looks better. Hey, look at who came in. What are you doing? Here, look, Rosie. Quit licking my face. You smell like dog food. That dang dog. I tell you what. Now I got smudges on my glass. When she gets up in the morning, you get her food and all that, and then you put her out. When she comes back in, she wants to molest you. Now I feel violated. When you're trying to do something and you just, next thing you know, you're just being molested, and I still feel wet. I hope y'all are having a good morning. I know some of y'all are getting to be iced out. So if you do get iced out, go find you a spot that is safe if you can, and do what you got to do. You guys know if the ice is safe in your area to go do that kind of stuff or not. In my area, it is no bueno. It is no good at all. I'm tell you what. Oh, guess what? We're at the end of that. So, hey, look, go play with mom. You're gonna mess me up, bud. What? What? You want your monkey? All right, go play with your monkey over there. Naomi, you're gonna have to get this turd. Go get mama. Go get mama. She wants to play, and she does that sometimes when I get on here, but sometimes she just leaves me alone. But she wants to play right now. She's got her monkey. Naomi buys her these little stuffed animals at the thrift store for 50 cents, and then she demolishes them in a week. But this monkey she's had for like 2 months. She likes it. Okay. Well, since we ran out of thread, I have to find me some more here. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. I weigh probably 240, 250. I haven't been on scale for a while. I know I've gotten fat over this winter. Rosie, go. Go lay down.
Okay.
But yeah, if you guys start to get a buildup of threads, get you a box and just throw them all in there. I'll put like all my hot colors in here and all my cool colors in the other one. But I got a few blues and some olives in this one too because they wouldn't fit in the other one. You're gonna be annoying today, ain't you? Aren't you? I know. Now she brought me her little bone rope. All right, go play. Go get mama. Go get mom. Go help mom. Go help mom. I push her away. She thinks I'll be just playing with her. Rosie, sit. Good girl. The training on this dog is going good, but Gregory's got her kind of wound up. Gregory, with Gregory's autism, he gets real playful, and he has a tendency to turn our dogs into crackheads. So when they get the zoomies, they get this dog. Tell you what, when you got a 60-pound Doberman puppy and she's doing zoomies through the house and cutting through the furniture, she rearranges the coffee table, the end table. Of course, we got the one coffee table we use as an end table. But oops, made it fat on the butt. Now I like that purple on the back of that one. Let's see what this looks like. You know what I forgot to do? Can't tie it off if I don't have no thread. See this? I got distracted by my puppy. So, how many of y'all going fishing today? Anybody? Anybody going to be on live this afternoon? And also now I'll see the other thing I was going to do is I was going to make some more people moderators today. That way people could post their stuff. I want you guys to, if you come on here and you watch my stuff, I want you to be able to share your channel too. But I see most of everybody on here is pretty easy to find. There's a couple guys that we watch that, is friends in this group of ours that have less than 100 subscribers. So they get kind of hard to find, and somebody needs to, has to post their link in order for you to really find them. So, all right, got my thread going back again. So let's unwind that and start over. Lock that piece in there. But yeah, we gotta support each other in this community. So make sure that everybody that's in the list, if you aren't subscribed to them, try to go find them. If you do have mod status, which I don't think anybody was in here earlier that had a mod status. So some of you guys, I see some of you in here. I really want to make you mods. I just haven't. I got to have the laptop working. And this morning, again, my camera. I don't know if I'm going to have to uninstall that camera and reinstall it to make it my default or what. I went in and made it default. I went into camera settings, went into the settings area, on the computer. Went in there, found my camera, made it the default, which I thought it would work. Then after I did that, okay, Smur says something. I'm driving and deliveries. Oh, delivering the tires today. So, but I will be fishing tomorrow no matter what. I haven't been out in over a month. Dang, no wonder I ain't seen nothing coming out. I mean, I've seen you on a couple people's lives, Eric, but that's why we haven't seen no real fishing videos out of you for a minute. Sometimes I wonder about you people. I get to missing some of you because y'all just don't post nothing, but I did the same thing. I went almost a month without posting anything because I didn't have glasses. I couldn't see to type or tie or nothing like that. So, but hey, while we're sitting here, remember Lyle, Panfish Nation, Thursday nights, Catfish Weekly. I want to say Monday nights, but I can't. I'm having a brain fart. Just go subscribe to Catfish Weekly and you can watch it. And then, of course, Mark, Catfish and Crappie, go watch him. And then, of course, like I said, everybody in here, any, hey, good morning, any fan. How you doing? Morello, how you doing? Hope your whole family is good, everybody. Not just Morello's family, but everybody's family. But I was saying something. No, I had a brain fart and forgot. Yeah, you can see the smoke coming out my ears. I get to talking and then I forget what I. But any fin, this is the kind of stuff I was talking about. So this is the little ice stuff that we're tying. Can't really see that wire on there. There's a wet wrapped wire. So stuff like that. I was going to do a whole, take picture on my phone and then hold it up there to where you can see it, but it ain't happening. My laptop didn't want to cooperate with my camera. I said my camera lost its takeover setting and it keeps defaulting back to my laptop camera and it's junk. So but I hope all y'all are doing well. Hey guys, appreciate it. Everybody, yeah. Hey Bob, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. If anybody wants to come up here, you guys are tying jigs or doing something here. Let me see what I can do here. Do it again. I'll put it at the top of the. Come on, work with me here. Copy. Okay. So if anybody's tying or just wants to come up and help me read chat, NJ, good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, we got this. Here's what I got going, guys. Got this little 1/64 on a size 10 hook. I got some 12s poured that are in the garage that I got a powder coat today. But yeah, we got I'm going to tie up a couple dozen of these things, and I'm going to do some different colors. Right now, I'm going to do these. I really like that purple, so I'm going to do the purple today. I do up some of them, and then later I'm going to do some olive and stuff too. I'm probably tie jigs most of the day today. We'll just be live for an hour or so, but I'll tie that in. And on these, I take them back quite a ways. Some of them this one probably went back a little further than I normally do, but I take them back. There's two bends on these sickle hooks. That first bend and then the second bin. And I run it right there between the two of them. I know it's kind of hard to see, guys, but oh, wait a minute, I'll miss something. I guess I didn't. Yeah, NJ, how's your dad doing? I did miss something there. I know your dad was having some health stuff going. Yeah, remember, guys, if pray for all these people that are having problems. It don't take a little bit extra time at the end of your day, beginning of your day. You know, you don't have to pray with your eyes closed and all that. Do it while you're going down the road. Just think of these people. They need, everybody needs a little help once in a while, and it doesn't hurt to pray for somebody. If you don't believe that, then you're probably on the wrong channel. I know a lot of people don't believe in God, but it doesn't hurt. I'm not saying you gotta go to church and all that stuff, but it still don't hurt. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I hope he does good, NJ. Prayers, that's all I can say. Prayers, bud. Yeah, we kind of having some issues in our home too. Um, my wife, uh, 6 months or so, they found a lump in her boob, and now they found a second one hiding behind the first one. So, well, we'll figure it out in a few months when they check her again. They've done her sonogram and all that stuff, and they say they need to just watch it for now. So things happen, guys. Part of life. You just roll with it. What else are you going to do? Sometimes you just got to cry. That's all there is to it. Sometimes you got to just pray. Sometimes you just got to just go outside. And there's times I'll go out to the country and just scream. You just got to sometimes. Yeah, prayers for Ernie. Ernie and Chrissy are having some health issues too, and I know there's a couple other people. So you know, Oops, I grabbed the wrong box. Oh, there it is. Sorry, guys, I was reading chat. Um, trying to look at it and focus from here to there. So on the this whole, I get back on something that's not so serious. Make everybody start getting pouty today. Uh, this dock I got going on, I did make a video. Is the first crappie off the dock. That's kind of my video, but I'm going to make a video of the dock. I have a little bit of footage that I'm gonna, put together and do some editing and on my Cripple Man dock. So don't be offended by that neither. Just because I'm in a wheelchair and I call myself cripple, so I'm not a PC correct guy. So I'm definitely not a PC correct guy. I would get in trouble sometimes. So, but you know what? Other people's feelings, sometimes they just got too much of them. Hey, Pond Hopper TV, good morning. How are y'all doing? You boys been catching some fish lately. I know y'all said something about a heated dock over there. I need to go see that thing. Here's another guy that y'all go check out. Is Pond Hopper TV. Go check them out. They do pretty good. They got their editing down. They're not like me. And J Dog gone fish. Hey J Dog, tell Mason I said hi. But I need to, man, you guys, I got to catch up on some of y'all's videos. I've been doing too much lately. I've been cutting firewood and fixing my log splitter, and that thing's been a pain in the butt. I bought a log splitter from a buddy, $50, and it was one his granddad used back in the day, and I helped use it too. So that was 25 30 years ago. So but what we did was we've been rebuilding that log splitter and getting it up to par to use. Well, so far I put a new motor on it, went to Harbor Freight and just bought a Predator engine, and upgraded, so now it's a little stronger. I've 2 new hydraulic hoses, a couple new fittings. I took a old 5-gallon air bubble and made it into my hydraulic tank and stuff like that. It's been a fun little project, driving me nuts, but fun too. So, but I got that braid on there, and then we'll wrap my wire. So, but J Dog, you guys need to go check him out. You need to. There's a lot of guys. Everybody in this list. If you ain't subscribed to everybody in my chat, go find them. If I was able to do what I wanted to do and it'd be on my laptop today, but my camera is giving me fits on my laptop, my external camera, and it lost its setting to where when I plug it in, it's like it works just fine, but when I go to get on StreamYard, it defaults back to my laptop camera, and I ain't figured out how to come off of there. That wire didn't want to break off, but I can't figure out how to get this camera back to being my camera. So I'm going to have to work on that. But yeah, today I'm just tying up some little ice jigs. So some of these are going to be in any fin. If you're still in here, bud, a few of these I'm going to send to you in the box that you wanted. So I'm going to send you some different colors. That way you're not stuck with the same. I usually, when I do my jigs, I'll do 3 to 5 in a pack. Depends on, of each color. So if you do a big box, we're going to do 3 to 5 of each color and put in, 10 colors or something, give you a decent amount of jigs. But these little dudes are what, all the trout fishermen should recognize these as a fly that you would tie, on a hook and a bead head and all that. But that's all I do is I just get these small. Man, I want that light to here. I'm gonna hook that on my finger the different way. Maybe a wire will catch that light. Get in there, close. There you go. There you go. Now you can see the colors through it. But those hanging off the end of a dock, just sitting there going ding 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 ding, like you're ice fishing. I think they'll be wonderful. I made a few of them last year, but not this color, and they work just fine. But I was using my 12-foot pole and reaching out as far as I could. And now this year, I got a dock on my pond. So, and you can go check that out. Hi, Dallas. How you doing? Good to see you in here, bud. Good to see each and every one of you in here. Hope you all are doing good today. I'm going nuts, as usual. Too much stuff, not enough time. Dog licking me. If you didn't see earlier, my dog was molesting me. So, but yeah, that dock, man. So I know you guys, I probably tired of hearing about it already, but I'm so excited for this dock. It's something I built myself with my buddy Mike. And if you guys don't know, Mike's in some of my videos lately. And he's my buddy from high school. He's a few years younger than me and Jason, my big friend that's in some of my stuff. And I mean big, he's a big guy, 6 something, 400 pounds. He's a big guy. But him and Mike, they were the ones that I went to high school with pretty much. That's who we hung out with. And we, we got to the point where we're just old now and we want to go fishing together. And so about every other week on Wednesdays, we go fishing and hang out and talk about old times and our old hot rods and all of that. So it's fun. And, many people have know this, but, what's the difference between a good friend and a best friend? Well, a good friend is one that you tell your stories to. The best friend is the one that helped you write them stories. And me and Mike and Jason, we got some stories from back in the day. But thank God there wasn't cell phones around then to take pictures because we'd all been in trouble. These kids these days, they don't know what it was like back when we was young. And I'm sure the guys that are older than I would say the same thing. Oh, I'm about to drop that off of there. Now I got to start over. But yeah, Pond Hopper was telling me that he lives here close to me, and he's like an hour and a half or so away. And he was telling me that there's a heated dock over by where he's at, and I didn't know that. I mean, I've heard of it, but I didn't know for sure if it was, where it was at. Somebody just kept saying there's a heated dock over by Marion, Newton area. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go check that out. I'll tell you the truth. I'm a little apprehensive about trying new places, and yeah, you can call me a chicken shit or whatever. Whoops, sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to. You call me a chicken. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to cuss. It just came out. Um, but yeah, I don't like going new places. This wheelchair giving me some PTSD, I guess you could call it. I don't know what. I hate going somewhere driving 2 hours. Oh, there's Rosie. Okay, I'll say hi. Why didn't you just come in or what? Oh, your ears are frozen. Hold on a minute. My dog's got to get a molesting in. All right, be calm. All right, down. God. She had to come and say, "You left me outside with Mikey? Really?" Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to have Rosie interrupt it. But if I don't pay attention to that dog and let her jump up on me, she's going to jump right here on all this stuff and just push it all on the ground. Yeah, make sure like Pond Hopper just grabbed NJ. Make sure that you guys, if you see them in the chat, go and subscribe to them. I was going to make, I'll tell you right now, I was going to make several of you moderators today because I was going to do this on the laptop and then have my phone in my hand and sitting there going like this. But guess what? I can't do that now because my camera, I don't know how to fix that. So I'm going to tie this one and then I'm going to switch over and tie another just to show y'all the difference in the colors and what we can do. Just wrap that up twice, lock that head in. But yeah, Pond Hopper, that's why I said I just got a little apprehension about driving far, like an hour and a half, 2 hours away, and then spend all that money on gas, which, is hard to come by, and then, find out maybe the dock's closed that day. I mean, if anybody on here wants to find me, I'm linked in Facebook. If you guys are on Facebook, I'm linked in Facebook on several people's page as a friend. And you can find me. My name's David Lemon. It's not hard to find me. So, and then I started a Facebook page, which is Double Hook Angling. So that's real easy to get on there, and you can just message me on there if you join the group. So, and a lot of you guys got groups, and if you see other people in here and you're on Facebook, join their group too. It don't hurt nothing to join the group. Joining a group doesn't necessarily cost anything unless that group is like a monetized group or something. I don't know how all that works on Facebook, but here on YouTube, make sure that's why you make Jared drive and just. As far as you know, that dock is open 24/7. Really? And hopefully it's wheelchair accessible. That's my biggest concern, is that I get somewhere and then I go, oh well, yeah, there's 7 steps I got to crawl up now. It's a county lake. You can fish from any dock on the lake. Oh, right on. And there's a wheelchair ramp down to, well, I'm going to have to go check this out. I'm definitely going to have to go check this out. And that's at Marion County Lake, right? You know what? I was going to tie a different color. I'm going to tie a different color. Yes, sir. Right on, right on. Well, I definitely, me and Mike will have to, and Gregory will have to come check that out. My buddy, Mike, he is staying and helping me out, getting my dock done and my wood done and my fence done and all my other projects I got going done. So he's on the hunt for something right now. You know how the working field is. Sometimes you can find it and sometimes you can't. I'm trying to show you that. There you go. That just looks like a lead head, but that's powder coated silver. So you guys can see that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get out this afternoon and go to my pond. I still have not done my underwater video of the fish biting, but I do want to do that. And I got trying to think what I want to say here. I got 2 videos that I made yesterday, and I got one of them half edited and the other one will be edited today. And then I will get one of them up later this afternoon or tomorrow, and then there'll be another one later in the week. And these are the videos that I promised you guys like 2 months ago before my son got married, and then hunting season happened. And I tell you what, if you want to see a big Kansas buck, go and look at my Facebook page, because my daughter-in-law of our family farm took this buck that it's 16 points with about 4 other little points that are like a ½ inch long. So, I mean, I don't know how they count these things. I mean, I've shot one buck my entire life, and that was because he couldn't get up on nobody. But yeah, if you guys, also, I've got stuff, that I'm got coming out. And I'm going to do this whole kind of ice fishing type jiggy, feel for the next month. Then in the spring, we'll get back on the crappie. And right now, I got some crappie jigs that I've been tying up. And what I'm tying smalls. I mean, like literally 1 inch long. So, and you want to be, like last night, there's another guy, like I said earlier, James Dockery. Go make sure you go find him and follow him and subscribe to him. He'll love that. So, but on his channel last night, he was doing his live, and him and Lyle was on there, and or actually, was it last night? It was last night. James Dockery was on Lyle's channel, and the night before, Lyle was on James Dockery's channel. So I get it straight. I ain't had enough coffee yet. Only had 3 cups. I need about 6 before I can function. Okay, so now we're going to do this in the, this is like a shrimpy colored, and this is that braid. I'll wrap it up. And all these are is like jig head midges, chironomids. I don't know what they're called. I don't pay attention to that stuff. I know like some of the flies, like a prince nymph and things like that, copper john and stuff. Some of your real common ones. I don't like to tie super fancy stuff. I want to tie stuff that is easy, simple. The whole point of my channel is, for beginners to kind of just try to figure something out and do the best they can and learn that, sometimes mistakes are mistakes. And hey, you know what? Some of my biggest mistake jigs, they are the ones that have caught the most fish out of anything I ever had. Yeah, anything. Yeah, it's easy to do that. I get distracted sitting here tying jigs and just running my mouth and not paying attention to chat and but I'm just letting you guys kind of chat back and forth. But yeah, you do if you're at work, you better get to work. I appreciate anybody stopping in while they're working. I appreciate everybody stopping in, even if they're not working. I just appreciate you. I mean, this is what the YouTube's about is sharing our knowledge and trying to catch some fish. Yeah, and last night James also said, "Well, I had something pop up. I didn't see that. Something went nuts." But last night, James said that he has caught this year like 5,000 in plus fish. So, setting a goal for yourself each year to just catch as many fish as you can. I mean, that would be cool. Some of us need to get together next year and just say, hey, let's, count fish, and everybody just going to have to kind of trust everybody. Cause if you took pictures of 5,000 fish and to prove that you caught that many, then, that's a lot of fish. But if you, if you're honest, it's just a friendly, hey, no prize or anything like that. You just go with the flow type. Hey, I got bragging status. Let's see who can get the most fish in 2023. I'm going to go back and read this real quick. On Hooper. Got to go by thread, ran out of green and just about out of pink floss. I'll be back. Oh, today's Aaron's birthday. Yeah, if anybody sees Catfish Regulators on today, go over there and Regulators and say happy birthday. If y'all haven't, there's a movie that screams stuff like that. It's funny. But yeah, we got some fun happenings this week. Boy shot his buck off our family farm. My daughter-in-law, oh yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. My daughter-in-law shot a 16 point. And if you count all the little nubbies, that thing's like 18, 20. I don't know. They say if the ring fits on it, if that's the case, a ring fits on it without falling off, it's like 20. But there's pictures on my Facebook page. I don't know why I cut that off. I wasn't paying attention. See, this is where I get distracted and I get excited talking about their big bucks. But yeah, she did great. That thing is monstrous. I want to change the color. What do I want to do? I said I was going to do a different color. Here we go. Do some of this. Here's a little olive with some sparkle in it. Yeah, everybody hit that like button. Thank you. Appreciate it. Subscribe. Don't subscribe. Thanks for watching. If you don't subscribe, come back and see us and maybe change your mind later. We don't do a whole lot here. Just tie jigs, a little fishing, you know, being molested by my dog. She's like a 7, 8 month old puppy. I'm not even for sure. She was born on Mother's Day, so however long ago that was. I think it's like 7, 8 months now. But she's like 60 pounds, and she just wants to get up and lick you and just drive you nuts. All right, so here's what this one turned out to look like. There you go. But I actually really like that color. I tied another one of those, a couple of those. Those are pretty good. Turn that out. We're gonna have to go try a few of these today. I'm just gonna have to get out. I don't care how cold and windy it is. I need to go do something. I'm tired of working in the shop. I smelt like the last 4 days doing welding and grinding and all that stuff. You guys know how that goes. You stink. You start, you smell like that, just the metal nastiness, and then you blow your nose and it all just shoots out and black. It's just gross. But yeah, I think if I do an underwater video where the fish is biting us, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, I would think that to me, a nymph has a fatter body, like a prince nymph will be wrapped with peacock or chenille, and then you'll have a collar to it that like more hair, or it'll have 2 bites at the tail and then 2 bites for wings. To me, this would be more like a midge or a chironomid or something. I'm not for sure the full terminology. One of these days, I'm going to have to actually look that stuff up, because to me, what this is something that looks like something that's in the water that the fish want to eat. I never did get schooled on, what is what. Earlier we were talking about, like, I know what prince nymphs are. So if you go by a prince nymph and you call it a nymph, to me that's something that's fatter bodied, got wings, or at least emerging with wings. And if you look at like mosquitoes and stuff, I don't know if those are nymphs or if those are midges. I just don't know the difference. Somebody's going to have to probably look that up. I'll look it up later if I remember. But I know that I tie trout flies like this, but they're like size 16, 18s, and they're done with, smaller materials, and or with dubbing, Rosie down, or with dubbing and stuff. So, it what? Go away. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to these people. Yeah, see, every time you go outside and you come back in, oh, it's because you're so cold. All right, now go get mom. And like I said, if you don't love her, she'll just keep attacking you. Y'all didn't think he was going to come on here and watch a burly old man get a bunch of ear licking, did you? She is a very social dog, and that was my goal, was to take her out and have her meet as many people, big, little, all kinds of stuff. And that's what we did. And now she loves everybody except for big giant men, like my friend Jason. Down, Rosie. My friend Jason. Rosie, down. Yeah, like I keep trying to say, my friend Jason intimidates her when he walks in, but he's 400 pounds and 6 foot something, and she cowers down for just a minute before she realizes it. And then when he gets, like, hi, Rosie, she's fine. But that first second, she's like, "What's that guy going to do?" Oh, let's try something brighter now. Let's do let's actually do green. This chartreuse. Let's do something bright. Okay. So now we can get this up here. Yeah. Today we're not gonna, since the computer's not working and stuff. I'm not gonna do no, giveaway or anything. And like I said, I got to get this laptop going, and I got to do some test runs to figure out how to do the whole spinning wheel giveaway. I mean, I know that it's fine to do what we have been doing to pick the numbers and stuff, but I want to make it to where, nobody has an issue. Nobody's complained yet that it's not been cool or nothing. But, last week, Danny Stone, and, remember, go like and subscribe his channel too. Danny Stone Outdoors. And he let me find what I was after here real quick. I don't know what I did with him. He won that jig mold last week, and then he gave it away to Lyle Stokes from Panfish Nation and Catfish Weekly. So, hey, don't forget, I got some stickers up here that y'all have sent me. I got of course, Catfish Weekly. I got Pontoon Jody. Yeah, and you guys need to go check out Pontoon Jody. She catches some really nice big fat fish. And every once in a while, she got long, pretty black curly hair. And every once in a while, she get it caught in her reel. So it's been on a few of her videos. Poor girl, it just gets in the way sometimes, I'm sure. But then we got Takedown Catfishing and KP. And of course, Danny Stone. And then we got some jigs up there that Lyle tied that are a little bit bigger than this time of year around here really, does for me. So I'm going to use those. And let's see, this is December, January. So like in February, I'll start using those in February. I'm going to save those, Lyle. So those are my Lyle Stokes. I've never received jigs from anybody else ever except for Lyle Stokes. And so they mean something to me. And also Lyle Stokes was the first person to ever have me on their show live on Panfish Nation. And he's kind of what got me encouraged into doing the lives and visiting with all y'all. So, I owe a lot to Lyle. And he should be getting his package today. Along with Robin C. I got her a whip finisher because she kept having a little bit of trying to figure out everything that she needs. She's new to tying, like a lot of you guys are new to tying. So if you're new, hey Brandon, how you doing? If y'all are new to tying and stuff, just go get you a beginner's kit and just check it out. And just start small. Do a few tie-ups and what have you. So, but I'm trying to find my green wire. Give me a second. I'm gonna see what I did with it. I bought some the other day. I know about some green wire, and this was a sack that I didn't have open. I don't know what I did with it. Well, in that case, we'll use something old school. Everybody, introducing green mono for catfish. Right on. Bullock, I appreciate it. I want to say your name is Kelly, right? I'm trying to keep everybody's name straight with their handles is hard. but it's just easier for me to call everybody. I mean, once I really get to know you, then I can remember. But I'm going to use this green monofilament. So get you some. This is 25-pound line, and I'm going to use that. This is what I mean by this channel was all geared around trying to find cheap solutions to tie in jigs, basically. And I got some older videos that are like thrift store. Uh, Bought a bolo or boa or whatever you call that frilly scarf with feathers all over it, and took all the marabou off of that and used that. And I've used rubber bands. And one of my best videos that, as far as views, was called a rubber. Yeah. See, that's what I thought it was, Kelly. See, but my problem is I second guess myself with saying somebody's name because I'm afraid I'm going to get it wrong and I don't want to offend nobody. If I do offend you, it's not meant to be. And I mean, I really don't. I mean, I care if I offend somebody, but I'm not trying to. If I do, so I'm going to wrap this mono around here like the ribs. It's a little bit difficult because it is so thick. Probably should have used like 20 or 15 pound, but I want to see what it looks like. See, this is what I mean is like when you're sitting here tying flies and jigs, you start thinking about so many things that you can do. And hey, what would this do? What would that do? But you know what? That works out pretty good. But now, like most people really know, is in the crappie fishing community, there is like 6 crappie jigs color wise that you can use, and you would never have to use any other color ever. And I'm talking about like individual color code combinations. Like one of the top color combinations in crappie fishing to me is a pink head, a dark body, like a black body, and a green chartreuse green tail. Or you do red head, black body, and a white tail, or you do a chartreuse head, a black body, chartreuse tail. When you do stuff like that, I mean, they're no brainers. They work every time, all the time. So now I want to, since I changed that to green and everything, I'm going to stay with that brightness. So, but hey guys, I appreciate each and every one of you coming in. Like I said, make sure you subscribe to everybody that's in chat. And if you don't, that's your prerogative, but it doesn't mean that, you're having to do nothing except for saying, hey, you're just telling the computers, remind me that this person is on. That, that's pretty much it. And it's supporting everybody. And, we're just all in here. Like I said, if we weren't in here to share and, give what advice we've got, even if it's right or wrong, you guys take it or leave it, then how would anybody learn anything? You may not like what people do as far as the way they tie and stuff, but you never know. You might see something that just works out so good that you're like, ooh, I need to do that. Now, see this one? This one looks, get it to focus. There. That don't look bad at all. And that's just made with a piece of fishing line and a little piece of chenille and some braid. So that's one I definitely go try today. And if it don't work, what did I waste? I wasted a hook, a little lead, some paint, some time, but I got to visit with all you good people and, have some coffee. But yeah, anybody that wants to try any of my jigs, hit me up, double hook angling at Gmail. And, we work something out. And right now, if you guys are, we was talking about Lyle Stokes jigs earlier, um, just a few minutes ago. If you guys are interested, Lyle Stokes has a deal going on right now. It's buy 10 jigs for $10. And I think he said he was extending that sale. So, and that's on Panfish Nation on his Facebook page. So go check that out and buy some of his jigs. And if, if you want, you can hit me up and buy some of my jigs. I don't care who you buy jigs from. If you buy jigs from me, that's fine. You buy jigs from Lyle, that's fine too. Buy jigs from whoever you want. Everybody ties different things. Everybody ties different styles. So just find something you like and go for it. You spend your money. It's Christmas time. Everybody needs a little something, So, but anyways, I think that I'm about to where I got to go to the bathroom. I'll drink enough coffee. So we're going to probably kind of call it here real quick. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Cold Creek, Billy, how you doing? Hey, you know what? You talking about this right here, Billy? This one right here? Oh, see, there's one right here. Let's pull that. Let's see if I get it out of the package without bending any of the hair. Usually when you get them, you just pull them out. There you go. There's a stinger fly right there. But that's my stinger fly that I tie right here. That thing's like, 4.5 inches long, 4 inches long. It's probably about 4 inches long. So this one here is one that I am saving for somebody special, and I've got a few others that I'm going to send out to a few people that I've made friends with, and there's a video on this one. Go back and look. Okay, Lyle, I see you here now, and you always come in right as I'm fixing to leave. You did that last week too, but I know you stay up late. But I was bragging on you, Lyle. I was telling everybody that you have a sale going on right now on Panfish Nation. Go buy your jigs. Don't worry about buying mine. Go buy Lyle's first. Get him. He needs some Christmas money. I mean, we all do. But the Lyle is the one that ended up with the jig mold last week, and Lyle is a great guy. Make sure you go and subscribe to Catfish Weekly. You go subscribe to Panfish Nation. And if you don't believe me, Lyle, you rewind this. Everybody in here, I brag on you because, Lyle, if you don't realize this or not, you were my first live I'd ever been on. You were the one that got me interested into doing the lives. And, it means a lot to me. You'll get your Christmas gift today along with your mold that you won. So I was sending you out a package anyways, and you just got a mold thrown in it, and then I had to pay more for shipping because that thing was heavy. I didn't realize it was going to be that much. Hello, LG Bass. How you doing? Like I said, I'm leaving, guys. I'm done with my stream for today. So there was no giveaway because my computer crapped out on me, and now I gotta figure out why my camera disconnected from my deal and it just won't reconnect. So, but this is my stinger fly that was just asked about. So, yeah, and there's a video on that. And then I've got 2 videos coming out. One to definitely will be out later today, and then another one, if I get that one done, I might throw it out tonight too, just to give you 2 to watch. They're edited videos on my little jigs that I tied. And here you go, just so you can see that, Lyle. It's a size 10 with a 64th head. Yeah, you'll have to get up earlier. Well, I'm going to continue doing this. This is like episode 6 or something like that, or 7. I don't even remember where we're at, but I'm going to continue doing this every Friday from now on until I don't feel like it no more. And then I'll be just like, I'm done, guys. Yeah, Steve, I appreciate you, bud. I may not be that entertaining, and we're just tying jigs and having fun. So, hey, if you guys want to, can you jig it shirt? Hit me up, doublehooangling@gmail.com, and join the Facebook page, Double Hook Angling. And on the back, it gets you this. Oh, that hurts. Hey, trying to lift myself with a look. I broke my hand. I hope y'all can see that right there. It's like it's not as half as big as it was yesterday, but compared to my other hand. So I broke that middle bone, the finger that you I can't make a fist fully. That's about it. But it's not a clear through break. But I'll tell you what, just going like that, buddy, it's like stabbing yourself with a freaking knife or getting a nail through your foot, and it really hurts. What happened was cutting down some trees, and I got my hand stuck between one of the dead falls that was coming down and the other tree that was still standing, and as I was trying to push it off to the one way so it didn't fall on Greggy, and it got me and not Mike and Greg. So it was, I'd rather have that than one of them get hurt. So, hey, you guys, be blessed. Go tie something. We're out of here. See you next week. See you this week, maybe. I want to have some fun. So go tie something.